Happy New Year from Illustrator. So I hope you guys all had something awesome from Santa Claus. I myself had some awesome arty themed shenanigan-y goodness, so I thought I would share some of these with you. One of which is this awesome Alice in Wonderland themed manga book, and in the true style that it is, it's certainly not like an English book where you read from, I would call it the front cover to the back cover. To me, in England, you have to turn the book around and read it backwards, which threw me off for a second because I thought the back cover was on the front. And as you can see, this has a beautiful illustration on the inside. All the pages within are indeed black and white, but that to me just makes the imagery stand out a bit more. Some of these pages are really beautiful and funny. I would recommend, if you are at all whimsical like myself, or an Alice in Wonderland lover like myself, I would give this one a go for sure. Big thumbs up, thank you so much. Okay, next is making an impression. This is based on stamps, which I used to do quite a lot of, haven't done for a while, and I miss it. So yes, I know, and you will be figuring it out by now, I have fingers in many pies, but this is just something that makes me unique. And if you are like me too, you will like fingers in many pies and most likely have bookshelves full of books with reference material. I particularly like that you can make your own wrapping paper with your own stamps. It seems so simple when you say it, but in actual fact, the time it takes to create the stamps to make something like a border for a picture frame or a repeating pattern actually takes a really long time, a lot of thought, process and research, which a lot of people just blase over in the first place. So if you are interested in a stamp demo, I will be more than happy to do a few demos for you here on my channel. I might even start doing sporadic extra videos. I have been planning for 2017, and it is I have half a year's worth of videos planned out, not recorded obviously. We've only just started 2017 and I'm actually recording the voiceover on the 1st, which if you're up to date will be yesterday. This book is so awesome, I fully intend to use it heavily through 2017, so keep tuned. The next present is actually a surprise present, but thank you very much to my other half. It is concept artwork from Moana from the very beginning, and if you remove the sleeve, you can see here there is indentations of the beautiful stone, which features heavily throughout the entire film. If you haven't seen it, I will not ruin this for you. With that as well, I'm not going to show you every page in this book, so if you are interested, you will still have plenty of opportunity to flick through and read, and I am actually currently reading it from cover to cover. One of the things that I knew but didn't fully appreciate before having this book was quite how much research went into making a film, which after starting making YouTube videos I do have an understanding of, but as a film it's much larger, the scale is huge. So within this book they show you a range of different styles, the different concepts, which is pretty much in the name there for you, but it's really interesting seeing a group of artists working together, visualizing the same brief and all coming out with something completely different. It's beautiful. I really loved the film, so this book was absolutely up there on my this is a freaking awesome list. So if there is anyone out there that is also like me and loves this film, I would say get this book because it will give you massive insights into how it was actually made in the first place. And a surprise again was actually these awesome paints. I'd put them on my wish list, not really expecting them to be bought, but they were again by my other half. He seems to be choosing all the most awesome presents ever. What is really nice about this actual palette is it's actually supplied a good piece of paper, I'm not sure what grade of paper, I'm really sorry, with swatches for you to actually try all of your paints, And as you can see, I'm currently comparing my old palette with my new palette, and what I was finding with Winsor & Newton was that actually the cartridges were becoming tacky and getting stuck to the lids, and every time I opened it they would just spill everywhere. Besides that, the quality of the grade of paint, okay, it's lovely and washy, fantastic, but the pigmentation on them was just horrifying. Like, my usual style is usually bright colours, let's get this colour down on the paper, and to build up to that kind of colour with this palette was near impossible, which was highly frustrating for me, which is kind of why I put that palette down. So the reason I put this one on my wish list was because all the reviews were saying how awesome the pigmentation of paints are, which is exactly what I was after. I've seen a few video demos and it really sold itself to me. So in the future here, there will be some experimentations and stuff. I do have some ideas in my head of what I want to create, so it's just a matter of sitting down and creating them. And then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So stay tuned for watercolor awesomeness. So what's really nice about this palette is you can easily clip and remove these paints. I mean, I'm sure when you take the plastic covers off of each, there will be a little bit of movement, but it shouldn't be anywhere near as severe as the Winsor & Newton. I did also treat myself to a couple of newer paint brushes I've been using, cheap dollar store or pound store, depending on where you are in the world, supplies. So it's about time I upgraded from, you know, the pound to the more scary £5 brush, and I know there are more that are a lot more, but I'm not there yet, so it's all good. Intermediate, what can I say? So yes, pucker choice there, Mr. Ian, thank you very much. Goodbye 2016 and hello 2017. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Like if you liked and sub if you haven't. Just keep doodling. Bye!